As we continue on into the review of the Ring 4 exciting card that took place on Saturday, November 22nd. The next fight that we're featuring a review of is the fight between Jesse Bam Rodriguez, as he had an exciting fight versus Fernando Martinez, Puma, from Argentina. Now, those of us who are familiar with Bam Martinez knows that this young man, though he be in the small 15-pound division, he's a fighter that's exciting and is featured as a big man in the sport of boxing, though the weight class be small. You see, what fighters like Bam bring are skills as well as an excitement for being able to please the audiences the way that they go about their work, mechanic-like. And that's what he has brought to the 115-pound division. Now a unified champion. This fight was contested for the WBC and WBO World Super Flyweight titles. And when you think about what Jesse Bam Rodriguez brings, the technical proficiency that this young man reflects with his performances is outstanding. Now, Puma, who came into this fight with a couple of rematches under his belt between 2022 and this year, he has fought Yerwin Ankayas and Katsutu Ioka twice each, with one bout with Jade Bornea in between. Now, out of all of those fights, there were victories. We're talking 5 matches. And at the age of 34, the orthodox fighter, who's 5'2" with a 64-inch reach, thought he would come in and challenge the likes of Bam with his record of 18 wins, no losses, and 9 KOs. But this was the thing. Bam was the step up that he really wasn't necessarily prepared for. And at 34, he may have faced some decent fighters, but nothing like what Jesse Bam Rodriguez has been in with. And Bam, who is currently in the prime, being a super flyweight, of 25 years of age, a southpaw, 5'4" with a 67-inch reach, his last 6 fights speak volumes of what the fight game means to him. His most recent win was Fumileta Kafu. Prior to that, it was Pedro Guevara. And then comes the list of names that you're more familiar with: Juan Francisco Estrada, Sonny Edwards, Christian Hernandez, Israel Gonzalez. All of these fights have brought Bam to his present record with this victory over Puma, 23 wins, 16 KOs. But this is the thing about Rodriguez. He goes into each and every fight. He takes his time in figuring out what his opponent has to offer. The fight against Martinez was no different. When asked post-fight when did he knew that he had Martinez, Rodriguez answered emphatically after the first round. In other words, his ring IQ allowed him to assess what the opponent brought to the ring, where he could break him down over a period of time. He was in no rush, taking in the Saudi atmosphere and going about it with workmanlike conduct. The left hand counterpunch that ended the fight in the 10th was precise, on the button, as they say, directly on the chin, and totally wiped out Puma. Could it have been done earlier? More than likely, yes. But what I love about Bam Rodriguez, he brings a quality to the ring that is very familiar if you've been around boxing for a while. And people have heard me say this if they listen to my content. He is probably the closest thing that I have seen in recent memory to the late, great Salvador Sanchez, a fighter who fought similarly, would go out workmanlike and break his opponents down. Once he recognized that he had you not only on the defensive, but vulnerable, he looked to execute and take you out. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is exactly similar in that aspect. And his trainer, Robert Garcia of the Garcia Boxing Academy, should be very proud of the work that he has done with this particular fighter, because he is exciting as anyone else in the game. Now, because he's at the smaller weights like that, many people will be like, well, he's too little and they don't want to watch. But I beg to differ. You need to take in fighters like this, because men of this stature, because they are small, you have a greater sense of what they bring to the ring when it's power, when it's technique, when it's the agility and athletic ability, mobility to get around the ring, use ring IQ, the subtleness of which how he lands his shots. Punch placement is high on the mark for Bam Rodriguez, but it's a complete assortment of everything, making him what I deem a five-dimensional fighter. I believe he could have taken Nartinez out a lot earlier, but he didn't need to. He got the work in, he went about it in the type of fashion that it left no doubt who was superior in this fight. And that's what he did. He was able to bring the fight to a complete end with one punch, well placed, after a debilitated Nartinez had been beat down and worn out, condition drained. I really enjoy watching Bam Rodriguez fight. He's the type of fighter that brings so much to the ring. When you see him in the ring, he brings the illusion of a soft-spoken, easygoing lad. But he is a killer, people. He is a killer. Once he struck with that left hand in the 10th, Nartinez couldn't get up. And the referee, Ed Colantes, counted him out at 125 of the 10th. Now, looking forward to what may be on the horizon for him, he told the Ring magazine in an interview that he wants to face the winner of the December 27th bout in Riyadh against IBF champ Wilibaldo Garcia Perez and former flyweight and junior flyweight champ Kenshiro Taraji. He would be heavily favored over Perez or Taraji, and the way he was against Nartinez, according to Ring, he is their #1 junior bantamweight contender. This is a fighter that everyone should know about. In the top 10 of pound for pound, you can find a place to put him and he would rest easily there. but he's definitely one of the best in the sport today. So salute to Jesse Bam Rodriguez and what he's been able to accomplish with the Ring 4 showdown against Fernando Martinez. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think about Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Do you have him on your pound for pound? Would you like to see him unify for Undisputed before moving up and facing the likes of Monster Inoue? Leave comments and let's discuss further. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.